Hi, my name is Gio Perez, and today I'm going to be teaching you the straight punch or traditional jab in boxing. Teaching and practicing martial arts has always been a passion for me, so I know there's a lot of people that don't have the opportunity to be able to learn the proper technique in certain punches, or they just can't afford to be able to take a private lesson with a teacher. But today I'm going to be teaching you the straight punch, and hopefully you can use it into your daily practice, into what you're practicing, or if you've never practiced a straight punch before or how to be able to punch, you can learn this with me today. Like if I'm teaching you a one-on-one, which I'm actually am teaching you a one-on-one punching technique today. So every time you start practicing or getting into a fighting position, you always want to step forward. So in this case, we're placing our left foot forward. Okay, body, both hands up in this case, and you're turning your body a little bit to the side, right, where you're able to see this from your opponent, not be able to see yourself here. No, a little bit sideways, hands up, both hands up, protecting chin down. Okay, why chin down? You're protecting this area as well. Plus, if anybody punches, they'll punch your forehead, and you have this as protection. So if we're not chin down and body sideways, and what we're gonna do with the first punch is we're gonna let that jab go. And how do you make a proper fist? Just like this. You close your fingers, and then that thumb goes right underneath, not inside your hand, okay? You wanna be outside, so both thumbs outside. You don't wanna break that thumb. Okay, you wanna be here. So you wanna protect them here, okay? And every time that you do it, you're doing this technique, the energy comes from that back leg. So you're lifting up that heel to kind of spring you forward a little bit to be able to throw that punch. Now, when I'm throwing that punch, look what I'm doing. I'm turning my fist, right? Eye level, if I'm practicing by myself, or if you're practicing with somebody else, your target should be their face, right? So look how I'm doing here. I'm turning my fist, right, to be able to punch. This is what I want to punch with, these two knuckles right here on front. Okay, so when I'm turning, I'm moving forward, springing myself forward and turning that fist to hit. So that's your straight punch or jab. So here's this is the proper way to do it. Bring it back home. You don't want to drop it here. Okay? You don't want to start here, drop it here, and then punch. And I've seen a lot of people do that. You don't want to do this, okay? A professional, somebody that knows how to be able to fight, they're gonna catch on to this. As soon as you do it a couple of times, that's where they're gonna be able to wait for you when you do this, and then they're gonna come in with a cross and knock you out. So you don't wanna be in that position. So always protect. You're turning, bring it back. Bring it back, okay? Another thing I've seen other people do is they come from back here and they punch. This does not develop more energy. Believe it or not, using my whole body forward, that creates more energy, okay? So you don't want to come back here, you don't want to come from here, no. From here, moving forward, punch, and bring it back. Moving forward, punching, and coming back. Punching, and coming back. Now if I switch, if I want to punch with the other hand, I could switch my foot. So from here, now the other foot is pushing me forward to punch and bring it back. Punch and bring it back, right? If I switch, same thing. Now moving forward, punch, bring it back. Punch and bring it back. Now that's your traditional straight punch or jab. So bring it back. Always come back home. You don't want to punch and drop here. You don't want to do this. Why? Because now you're exposed. Right? No, you want to punch, bring it back to your face. Punch, bring it back to your face. Elbows always close to your ribs, right? So if anybody's coming with a kick, you'll be able to block, with your arms, be able to protect yourself here, bring it up, chin down, and then punch. And punch. Punch, bring it back. And then, you start moving, practicing, trying to feel that energy come from the back foot. So when you punch, you come back, boom, punch, bring it back. And you bring it back, and bring it back. every time. And one more thing, when you're punching, you don't want to have it like stiff. You don't want to be stiff on your punch. No, you want to relax, even your hands. Don't close them all the way. Just keep them relaxed. Once you get to your target, that's when you close. Bam, that's when you close. So that's when you close. One more thing, you don't want to overextend your arm. Okay, you don't want to put that elbow inside. Why? As soon as you hit, you could hurt your elbow. No, that's not that you could. You will hurt your elbow, and you're gonna hurt your shoulder. So no, don't put it all the way inside. Keep it right before. Now that gives it a little bit power. Your also your wrist. You want to lock that wrist once you'll be able to punch. Lock your wrist and come back. Do a few sets. You know, do like 10 sets of 10, and then switch feet. Do another 10 sets, and try to feel the energy every time that you're doing it. So when you put it into application, it's a little bit different when you're putting in, you're sparring with somebody, because now you have to what? Be able to move. Now you're following a target, right? But the technique is the same. Once you get to that spot, boom, you get back into your actual rhythm, your actual position, and your technique. So technique is very important. Your technique is the only thing that will survive in this, okay? So make sure your technique is always there. Always practice your technique. All right, so with that said, thank you so much for watching. In a few days, I'll put another video up, and you could be learning with me. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and go watch the previous video when I'm talking about back fist. Look at the way that I'm doing it and put that into your daily practice as well. Thank you so much, and talk to you soon.